Hello, welcome to Rogue Waters, a roguelike tactical game based pirate theme. So maybe an excellent thing after experience. Uh, it's something like Darkest Dungeon. At least the second version, because you just do raids, do sort of side missions or side quests, and do the story. You make your team stronger, and then you progress with the story. Well, that's a short description of it. So let's create a profile. Yes, we can start with the story mode where we don't get nothing. We can change difficulty in flight. This is sort of like Diablo 3, Diablo 4 style. So once you get stronger, you can upgrade your difficulty, something like the Torment level in Diablo 3. Let's start on a hard difficulty, and once we get proficiency enough, we'll move higher.
We're in for a fight, Captain. The company's here.
Standing between us and our treasure? Unwise.
They look terrified. Let's show them why they should be.
Welcome to Rogue Waters. This section will lead you through the basics of the game. If you are an experienced player, we do not recommend skipping the tutorial. There are a bunch of original and exciting mechanics that we wish to clarify. Skirmishes are the core of Rogue Waters, tactical battles between your pirates and various enemies. Each skirmish comprises of rounds, and each round consists of a single turn for the player and enemies. During a turn, you move and attack with all your units. You win when all enemies are defeated. Each unit has at least one attack ability, which usually ends the turn. To use the attack, select the ability and then confirm the target. Basic attacks deal low damage and typically push the enemy with an advanced movement of the attacking unit. You confirm the attack by selecting the enemy unit. The attack deals 1 damage to their hit points. When the unit loses all of its hit points, it is defeated. During an attack, a unit usually tries to close the distance to hit the opponent by moving one cell forward. Meanwhile, trying to avoid the attack, the target opponent moves one cell backwards. So yeah, we have some crew. In each round, all units can move a number of cells up their movement value, usually 2. The limit can be extended or lowered via various traits or buffs. When a target unit has nowhere to retreat while being attacked, it receives even more damage, +2. So if we go here, he has nowhere to move, and if attack, he will get
I'll
thrown
follow
overboard.
instructions as long as you give them real slow, like.
Now we use
I'll
matey.
stab you. You know I will.
The attack becomes more deadly when an opponent has an obstacle behind them. In such case, the opponent bumps into an obstacle and receives additional damage, but they still move to one of the cells behind them. So yeah, if you attack, you move here, but since he has 2 HP, he will die.
How could we hope to?
You can push the opponent into another unit. In this situation, both the target and the unit they collide will receive damage. So yeah, if you attack now, they both die.
Mask. More will come, but the wind be on our side. Full speed ahead, Mr. Wilkes!
If you think it best, Captain.
Don't be troubled, Mr. Wilkes. The captain hasn't steered us wrong yet.
Yeah, and that's the bottom done. We're doing 2 old cannon breakers and some gold. Or the balloons, or whatever. Most thought the Eye of the Drowned Goddess to be a legend, but Captain Blackbone had been in search of the artifact since before you joined his crew. Now it seemed whatever madness infected the captain had spread to the company as well. We're almost there. See the fog rising above water? They say your eyes are the first to go, old dog. Your grip tightens on your cutlass. You rather fight the company than face your captain's wrath. They beat you to the price. Captain, the company ship is sinking. What are your orders? I decide land. You'll be a captain in my fleet soon enough. The crew must get used to your command. Well, let's take the gold. Well said, lad. Let's get moving then.
Come now! Show your captain he can count on you. Make a choice, or I'll make it for you.
On the region map, you steer your pirate ship by selecting the next destination of your raids, such as hostile ships that you can plunder, ports where you can purchase equipment, or mysterious places that may unveil unexpected adventures. On the region map, you will frequently encounter enemy ships. Before you decide which one to attack, you can examine their tooltip, which describes their specialization and the loot they are carrying. So we have a slope, slope, and all rewards are the same.
The company has fast ships, but not so swift as ours. Shake out.
Most encounters start with a sea battle consisting of 3 rounds, closing in on the opponent. After that comes boarding, resulting in a skirmish. In each turn you have a certain number of command points to spend on firing the cannons. Each cannon deals particular damage, either constant or within a specific range. Select the cannon you wish to fire and then its target. If you don't want to spend all command points, press enter button and to proceed to next turn. And I don't believe the command points carry over. Before you give your orders, the enemy has already prepared what they plan to do with the command points. You can see it in the form of red indicators and arrow leading from enemy cannons to your ship's assets. The number of command points the enemy has is hidden and is related to the ship's size. So he has Rusty Cannon Breaker, he is attacking our cannon. They're doing 1 point of damage, so does we. So we spend 2 command points attacking the cannon while we prevent the damage. However, we can only shoot at the cannon, so
There's a merry sight. Let's hear those cannons roar.
preventing the damage because we cannot
Reload.
do anything
Morning
else.
party. Make ready.
You all right, lad? You look pale as a ghost.
It's been 2 days since I last slept. Nothing a stout bottle of grog can't fix.
Focus! If we lose that treasure thanks to your rudderless squawk, I'll sew your trap shut with a marlin spike.
At the start of the skirmish, you may deploy a maximum 4 crew on the tactical map. To To do this, select a unit and choose where to place them. The crew that wasn't chosen stays in reserve and can be deployed in later rounds to replace the dead, or the wounded. When your crew is ready, confirm with the fight button. Introducing Pawn. As the name suggests, a pawn may not be the strongest or the smartest, but in large numbers they can pose a threat. It acts with standard fencing move. Flintlock poses a significant threat from a distance. It deals substantial damage if the unit he target does not manage to take cover behind an obstacle. If he doesn't have a target, he finds one among the visible units. Switching our starting position.
It's kill or die.
Right. So move forward. Every ship can be equipped with various objects that your units can interact with, such as ropes. When a unit enters a cell with a rope, it gains the ability to move over a considerable distance. After that, the rope is used up and disappears from the ship deck. So yeah, I can use the rope.
Make way!
When a unit starts in turn engage next to an opponent, its movement is reduced to 1. If all engaging enemies are defeated or moved away before all units move, it can use its normal movement. So yeah.
Don't you slack
Go.
off now, you sluggerbeds.
Every pirate unit can perform a prepare action, healing them, granting temporary bonus armor.
Give 'em a taste of pirate steel. Captain?
Now we out with ropes.
Delish. I feel like I just stole off the captain's plate.
We'll soon have you sorted.
And there we go.
Mr. Wilkes, man the ship! Give us ample warning once you get a whiff of them poxy bastards.
Aye, Captain. The moment they show on the horizon.
Cutter, my lad, you're coming with me. I need you close.
And there we go, the Temple of the Goddess.
At long last.
It's there! After years of fruitless search, you found the Temple of the Goddess. It looks too old to have been built by mortal hands. A dark potential clings to the place, promising fortune or death. Blackbone. Bring the lantern, cutter, and look at the wall. That symbol? Ain't that the eye? Examine the stone runes, so much like the ones in the ancient text Blackbone made you study. You became quite familiar with these spidery symbols. The goddess's side is upon you. It sounds a bit ominous for your liking. Look there, upon the altar, the drowned goddess's blessed eye. Go on, Cutter. You go first. I've been after this for years. Shouldn't you be the first to lay hands on it? Oh, I don't mind sharing the honor. You'll impress the man. Go on, boy. As you near the altar, a deep rumble echoes through the chamber, and the temple walls shiver. You may not have much time. There on the day, a strange skull affixed with a dazzling gemstone. Was this the goddess herself? Such thoughts fill you with dread. Yet your shaking hand reaches for the gemstone. It comes out easy, like it wants to be free. It feels warm in your hand. Pretty stone, eh? Here, have a closer look. Who? You start to ask, but then your hand is thrusting the sharp stone towards your eye and you can stop. Screams fill the temple. It takes a moment to realize they're yours. You see only blood, feel heat from the stone pulsating, taking root. You see something else deep under the surface, something still calling for you. That shape, some kind of monster?
What have you done, boy?
Ah! My eye! I've lost my damn eye!
Ooh, it hurts, Mummy. Ha! Just but a scratch, love. I'll have worse forward done. Feel that thrashing in your skull? You've woken the beast. Let's see if you've got the sand to bring it to heel before it tears you apart.
So, our old friend has come back to embrace us once again. Ready yourselves, mateys! It's the Kraken!
Alright. During your raids, you will be able to rescue and command mythical sea monsters. Select the Kraken ability and unleash its tremendous power. Wipe out the rifleman column. Okay. Stop. Okay, so we have a pawn here. Pawn here, let's do that.
Vicious as a manatee.
Did you see that? Burst like a whale spout. A big mouth. Satisfying. Who's next?
Who has me back?
Look into their eyes. They know they're outmatched.
Follow my lead, and you might survive.
Got a plan?
Where did we go wrong?
There you are, boy. Come, let's see your eye. Painful, eh? We'll soon have that sorted. Ahoy! Someone fetch me a knife.
Have you lost your mind?
You're the lunatic here, boy. What possessed you to steal from your captain? And in such a permanent way? No matter. I'll just have it back. Bring me my treasure, now!
You cold-blooded bastard! Come and get it yourself!
If you take one more step, you'll fall to the caverns below. There's nowhere left to run. He's coming.
What are you doing? Stop! That's an order!
Warned you.
Alright.
Wakey, wakey.
Is that Cutter? Quick, boys! Get him out of the water! Bloody hell, he's breathing!
What? Wilkes!
Ah, good. Open your eyes. Aye. That wretched thing is lodged deep. Makes it hard to meet your gaze, I must say.
Blackbone wants it. Where's my cutlass?
Easy. Just found you face down in the temple pool, lad. Seems the goddess brought you back for a reason. Took her time, didn't she? What's it been? 14 years?
14 years? I remember... this voice. in a dream. Ah, my head.
Come, a little rum will warm your bones.
Mr. Wilkes, what ship lies at anchor there? It's magnificent.
We've been working on it in hopes of having a captain once more. It's yours to command, Captain Cutter. Oh, how pleased I am to speak those words. Come, the sooner we set sail, the better. The world changed while you were gone. Better to see it with your own eyes. Sorry.
After Blackbone's betrayal, you found yourself in a hidden underwater cove. It's now your hub, which you can expand and improve. Fortunately, you found some stashed glass, put together with the measly booty you had on you. You've got enough to recruit your first specialist. Go to the tavern to do so. Alright, here's the tavern. Here you can recruit new pirates in exchange for glass. You have enough of it to recruit your first sea dog. You may observe that each specialist has various skill trees, one related to the specialization and two randomized. Therefore, it is rare to encounter two identical units. So we have a Widowmaker, which is a Spear Maiden. We have a Mahjong Bowling, a Cook, which is also a Combat Medic and Armorer. And we have a Twisty Betsy, which is a Backstabber, Noble and Nimble. So we have two Nimbles already. So let's see her details. Spear Maiden has a thrust ability, thrust forward with your weapon, hitting two opponents in a line. So this is good for positioning. Instead, it gives movement points, which was nice. This is damage increase, and focus applies 1 damage bonus if there are no enemy units standing in adjacent cells. Get nimble, which gives sidestep, quickly move to an adjacent cell, so increasing mobility, unnatural increase mobility. This reduces the cooldown, so you can use it after each turn, I believe, and momentum heals 1 for each action taken, including move. Oh, so that's a nice. Blighted Javelin. Throw a Blighted Javelin at an enemy, range 5 cells, applies 1 blight. When this is 1 damage at the start of their turn, ignores armor, requires line of sight. And put cooldown. And how long will the blight turn? Probably until healed, maybe. Quick study, so another movement point. Wow, she could move extremely long. And this is damage upgrade, to blind, and this is no cooldowns. You can just throw javelins at leisure for single enemy blighting. Okay, she looks powerful. Next we have the Cook, which is also combat medic. With a chop. Forgo advancing on your opponent and instead perform a brutal overhead attack. Deals 2 damage, so you're a zero power striker. Chop 2 applies -1 armor, and yeah, armor can go onto negative values, and that means you take increased damage because that's logical. Chop 3 increases damage, and reinforce gives 1 armor. So yeah, you're just a powerhouse. With combat medic, you can cure, pain on self, heals 3. Yeah, so you can be more aggressive. 1 use plus more HP. And this is better cure, and this is even better cure. Armorer, 1 armor, 4 turn. comes down. Deal damage equal to the attacker's armor. Ignores armor. So this against armored units. Applies 2 armor for self. And this is increased damage. At least do 1 damage. So also good combo. And we have a backstabber, which has a backstab. This unit deals additional damage to units pushed onto it and does not receive push damage itself. Ignores armor. Weakening strike, attack an enemy in melee range, weakening them, applies minus 1 damage bonus for 1 turn. This is damage increase. This is also damage increase. And you can move whenever. So you're just a sneaky character doing whatever. Noble, we've had the distracting shot, quickly shoot an enemy with a hidden pistol. Applies minus 1 damage bonus for 1 turn, requires line of sight. Range limited, and 1 uses. This is movement. Distracting shot improved the negative bonus, and this is bonus damage. And nimble, move quickly, move quickly, move quickly, move quickly. Alright, I think I'll start with the hunter, or with the Waker, Spear Maiden. Although everything here sounds nice. The cook is nice, she's nice, she's nice. So let's first hire you.
I can do gratuitous things with this pike.
Quarters. Here you can recognize your crew and decide who will come on the next raid. Additionally, after acquiring enough experience points, you can level up your pirates by simply opening their ability trees by selecting details.
I'm the very definition of rough and ready.
Sure you are. And here's our glossar, what we found. Right, shipyard. Here you can change your starting ship's loadout by adding cannons and modules unlocked in the workshop building. We have unlocked nothing yet. We go to workshop. On the screen you can buy upgrades for your ship, cove, and sea. On the screen you can buy upgrades for your ship, cove, and sea monsters by spending blueprints and glass. So we have nothing. We don't have any blueprints to upgrade our ship. We will do first raids, do raids, gain resources, and then magics. Sea monsters we uncover through doing the main story. Alright, so that's it. Let's go on the next raid. Here you can pick a region to raid. One of the regions progress the story, while the others offer chances to explore the world and plunder it for treasure. We currently cannot do something else. We have a short story with low stakes. Can reroll, but we don't have blueprints, and we're not changing the difficulty yet. So set sail. The bright daylight is blinding, and the salty tang of the sea is as familiar and welcoming as a favorite lover. For a moment, all is right with the world. Again, the gloomy look on your quartermaster face tells a different tale. Look there on the horizon. You grab the spyglass and scan the distant waves. Indeed, something's out there. A strange, jagged structure glistening in the sun. They call it glass. It gives off deadly fumes, but it has its uses. A blade fashioned of glass will cut clean through an anchor chain. Some folks say that the liquid form can even prolong your life. It's everywhere these days, ever since you stuck the gem in your eye. For excellent reasons, I'm sure. You Touch the iron absently, it still hurts like hell. Glass is more precious than gold, and everyone wants a piece. That ship ahead has their sights on the glass bloom. We found, Captain. They appear to have a large crew. We better fin their ranks before we board them. Your crew just finished installing a shiny new cannon, and here's your chance to test it out. Before engaging your prey, you have time to adjust the attunement. So you can gain one heavy cannon that deals 3 damage. You can fire anything, but costs 2 command points. Or we can get a cannon that costs 1 command points but deals 1 to 3 damage, and be prepared that mostly hit minerals because this game gains you. Armas with cannon. Understood. I will make a restment right away, Captain.
Let's see if I remember how it's done.
On the right part of the screen is the mini-map. It displays all the potential destinations of your raid so that you can chart your course. Remember that you can only travel between connected destinations and you can never visit them all. If you acquired a new cannon, you should equip it at your ship's loadout scheme before heading into harder battles. You can equip up to 6 cannons. Alright, we have weakened barge. She will aim to destroy our cannons and modules. We can get treasure, reinforced glass hand cannon, quickly shoot an enemy, and yeah, so it's
Class traders, no escort. She's ours.
firing at a crew. Your cannons are usually not limited to firing at the ship. You can also shoot at an enemy crew. Wiping out some powerful units can make an upcoming skirmish much easier. Some of the cannons have variable damage, which means you can't exactly predict how much damage a shot will inflict. This is reflected by flickering orange blocks in a tooltip on the damage HP prediction while targeting. So yeah, they are targeting our cannon with 1 to 3 range, so if we don't take out the cannons, potentially they will take our cannons because fire always do minimum damage and the AEDs always do mostly time maximum damage. Yay, fun, right?
Fire! Show 'em all
See?
balls,
1
Mr.
to 3.
Wilkes.
We didn't do average, we mineraled.
They won't get far without that.
And they did 2 damage. See?
Cannons, rain fire. Cannon through, give 'em a round.
And again, I did 1, they did 2. And I did again 1.
Easy, Captain. You're only just back from the dead. One eye befouled.
Dead for years, and you tell me to take it easy. Stow that. I'll show you what this foul eye can do.
Speaking of, here, take this eye patch, lad. Your ugly mug is scaring the mates. And now, the hat. There, you look like a true captain.
I don't need you fretting over me like me mum.
Oh, how sweet.
Introducing Bootlicker. Bootlicker is lowly merchant enforcer. He may not be skilled in fencing, but his attack reduces the armor of the targeted unit. Examine your crew. The buffs gained from the active modules can be seen under their HP bar. Prior effects. Captain gets 2 HP, mate is gaining 1 HP.
Leave none standing.
So we have 2 beacons.
I would have stepped over that puddle, but suit yourself.
Don't you dare do that again!
Special abilities. Specialist pirates can not only move and attack, but also have various traits and abilities which can be further developed after acquiring some experience. Welcome to the Queen of the Seas, the Spear Maiden. She uses a long and spiky spear to strike multiple opponents in a straight line. It would be better if they were at this range.
On with you, sir. That's a lot of blood, matey.
So here,
I'll run you through.
here,
I'm moving.
now they probably go here, damage me twice.
You will pay for this affront!
Decided not to do that. And you cannot move through the units.
So, just winging it again, sir?
Don't you dare do that again!
Need me, Captain.
Oh, but you are a noble.
And
Who were they?
Glass traders. Not exactly friendly to us pirate scum. I'll explain later.
hey, and yeah, because those two cannons in the battle, their HP is reduced. So why not, right? Required a new item, you can equip the item to a chosen unit in the crew screen. On to the next battle, we get plunder chest.
Aye, sir. Make all sail. Ready with grapples.
You can examine the description of each ship part in the tooltips to plan which one are worth destroying. Destroying some enemy ship modules might make the upcoming boarding much easier, as the modules provide buffs or debuffs to fighting crews. Yeah, if only, you know, my cannons do predicted damage, so I could, you know, focus on the modules. Another 1 damage.
All crews, fire at will. Reload. Swiftly now.
Never mind, lads. We'll make him choke on those cheers soon enough. Unleash hell.
And we lost 2
A
cannons.
few fights and I'm feeling like myself again.
Me, myself, and I.
Right! Which one of you bastards said that?
Said what, Captain?
It's nothing. Stop looking at me like I've slipped my moorings, Mr. Wilkes. All is well.
Whenever you are not happy with the result of your actions or you simply made a mistake, you can use the undo to reverse your last move up to the turn start. Right.
Search the bodies for glass.
Items give additional modifiers and active or passive abilities to a unit. Only Captain Cutter and his specialists can use them. Rank and file mates cannot wield such power. With the handgun equipped, you can shoot enemy in line of sight. Units once per battle. Just choose the indicated ability and pick a target. First.
His choice play.
Your orders?
My orders are to murder you. shoot you.
I may be a ghost, but I still get chills watching your blade at work.
And
You got guts, Swabby. They're all over the deck.
stabby, stabby, stab. And dummies are out because we're always doing 1 damage most of the time. During your raids, you can engage in adventures requiring challenging decisions. They'll show you to obtain items, resources, ship modules, or cannons. Destroy, destroy. So we have now only 1 cannon.
Shipwreck ahead. Careful, laddies.
Wilkes warns you not to get any closer. The ship must have crashed into the glass formation. The wreckage seems mired in the crystal blooms. Happens sometimes, and glass is a gift of the devil himself. Behaves in the strangest ways, so it does. Salvaging the ship won't be easy given the toxic fumes. So you can get the sturdy deck for 200 gold or current speed. Mates plus 1 movement. I think the campaign is at least tutorial campaigns are set, so I'll take current speed this time. These are not your men, not yet, but you'll soon gain their loyalty. For now, it's enough that they follow your orders. You watch tensely as they carefully approach the shimmering structure. The undertaking is a success. Afterward, you turn your attention to Wilkes, intending to finally ask about Black Bone. But then, oi! All that yapping and yammering, nothing but noise in your head. Shut your bloody mouth, bastards, or I'll rattle your teeth and make you bleed. You hear it again, unmistakable laughing or crying ringing in your ears. You step yourself again and again and are grateful when the sound subsides. Everyone else is preoccupied copying on what is in display. With a quite unusual module, just like cannons, you can equip it on your ship's loadout screen.
There's a fat prize dead ahead.
What am I going to do? I have like no cannons. The newly equipped module will provide a buff for your crew as long as it's not destroyed during the sea battle. So we have a duel to the same damage, but I assume he will destroy my cannon.
Captain, we've got him. Ready for another round.
And he wants to destroy my crew module. Now the game decides, "Oh, I'll give you a freebie, right?" Beware of the bomber. He can damage your entire fighting crew if they stick too close. Notice that after entering a cell with the bomb, your unit gains the ability to allow them to throw it back at the opponents. Fear offers an alternative way of winning skirmish. When the fear meter reaches its maximum, the enemy surrenders. To generate fear, deal excess damage to your enemies. Every point of damage dealt over the remaining HP increases fear by 1. And we need only, I think, 3 fear points. And it doesn't matter.
Report.
poker.
Yes, sir. How about a poke in the hands? That's a lot of blood, matey.
I can chloride that.
That went down smooth as rum, matey.
Wait, weren't we on? No, the rope is here.
Let no one stand in my way.
Dive in the deep.
Have a care that you don't ignite something, please. Allow me to compose a symphony in your honor.
I hate it when the fish fight back.
You rapscallions presume too much.
So, you ain't won yet.
Here's to mayhem. On the move. No, stalking prey. That's it.
I didn't use the and there's another problem. You have no movement range, but
Got a plan? Orders? Sorry, I can't. I don't make the rules.
so I can throw back the bomb, but
Mermaids steal your wits? This should even the odds.
You know me. Pure fire. I'm up for anything.
so if the bombs blow up, they should all be dead.
Anyone know where that damnable surgeon is? Do try to die expeditiously.
Thieves!
I call this a redistribution of assets.
This ain't right.
This is a little silly that they can throw bomb and do an attack.
Captain? Why not?
Local rumors say Blackbone's in the area. Do you remember those final moments?
I remember Blackburn wanted to pry the gemstone from my eye like a cork. When I denied him, he came after me. So, he survived as well, did he?
Better than ever, you might say. You're not ready to face him again, lad. Not yet.
Set the course.
Aye, if you think it best.
So she was wounded. And yeah, that's just and some money. At the end of some regions, there is a boss encounter that serves a couple of complex tests of your skills. Before the boss fight, you better get ready by buying additional items, cannons, or healing up your crew in a nearby port.
If you think it wise, Captain.
You can tell that something has changed. People's faces in the rain haunted as if a terrible weight rested on their shoulders. Don't get too distracted. Blackbone is close. You have to be ready just in case things get sideways. So we have. You can buy some cannons. You can buy the swivel gun that is free of use, but it cannot be activated on turn 1. And it will cost all our money, so I won't be able to repair the cannons I already have. Buy items. I can buy the amulet of stealing armor. Grants ability range, and it's permanent. Show the magical trinket to an enemy, steal 1 armor point from the target, and transfer it to the wielder. Range 5 cells. Or you can gain the brew of speed, take a sip from a bottle, applies 1 movement, inflict 1 damage yourself. That's a reinforced glass knife. You stab an enemy with a glass knife to weaken them. Applies -1 armor. So if I'm going to repair my ship, cannons already, I have not many gold. Cannon, and that's everything I can buy because no gold. To pay the vendor, notice while staring at you. Blackbone told everyone you were dead, and whether he believed that to be true himself, I don't know. You go back to the memory, still clear as it happened yesterday. You remember the moment your hand touched the crystal, the moment that unknown force made you mutilate yourself. Then Blackbone attacked you and you fell into the temple chasm, and then darkness. He lost his mind, Captain. You'd be surprised if he welcomed you with open arms. Blackbone Fortress.
It was a lovely, monstrous fish. Where did it go?
You look to the side glass on the battlements. Can this dark figure be Captain Blackbone? His hulking form and hooked hand are like the man you once served, but his face is hidden behind a golden mask. It wasn't always that. And the ringing inside your head starts again, and suddenly you can see it clearly. The Kraken is hidden away in its chains, in the depths of the fortress. Strange, it feels as it's calling to you, as if you can feel its pain. So you can gain 3 abyssal ether. Captain Cutter gains 1 wound on Long Kraken. Gain 3 abyssal ether. Random cannon or module gains 2 fractures. Unlock Kraken. Take that. Reach the Kraken's mind and unleash its fury, urging it to break the chains and the walls of its prison. The water begins to froth and boil, then big 4 linked arms erupt from the churning waves, slick and wreathing like the coils of a great serpent in its death throes. From deep below comes a sound like a great abyssal horn, alien, yet its meaning is clear in your mind. Gratitude. The Kraken is free and will aid you in the battle ahead. This creature seems to like you, lad, but I'm afraid even that won't be enough to defeat Blackbone. Still yourself now? This was it you've been fighting for? Poor Flounder chest and glass chest. Bosses don't just sail around on mere ships, they're fully prepared for our assault in their fortresses. The sea battle is the same, but they're much sturdier and powerful. to remove the cannon that aims at our captain. Cause minimum damage.
Fire! Let's bloody the water! Fire, you steel traps! Can I see the slice off?
Come on.
Fire! Make them beg for their miserable lives! Hooray!
Yeah, of course. They always do the maximum damage.
that really
Always, 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 always.
You were dead!
You did your best to kill me. For the crime of loyalty, if memory serves.
Loyalty, is it? I see you still have the eye you stole from me. I tried to save you, lad, but you refused to be saved.
Enough talk. Chop his bleeding head off.
I've mourned you these years gone by, boy. You can still redeem yourself. You and that traitorous Mr. Wilkes. Grant you both reprieve, I will. Join me now, and all will be forgiven.
Forgive how you turned your sword on me back at the temple.
You were my boy, and you disobeyed my orders. I couldn't be soft on you. I had to teach you a lesson. Now, come. I won't repeat myself.
You don't have to. I heard you loud and clear.
Don't worry if you lose, Scatter and his crew are immortal, and being defeated is part of the experience. Losing the raid will still provide currencies, and the units will still gather experience, so they get stronger in the future. When your pirate is defeated either in sea battle or skirmish, they receive a wound. Each wound lowers their max HP by 1 and can be only healed in the Pirate Cove or during some adventures. As Scatter is truly immortal, he heals his wounds automatically after each raid. And as for the mates, well, they're expendable and aplenty, so each raid brings you a new batch. Blackbone is a fearsome enemy. Possesses all the characteristics of a terrifying former pirate. A long-range pistol, reinforced armor, a strong cutlass, and if that wasn't enough, he instills fear in the hearts of even the most hardened pirates. He can also use his entire arsenal in one turn. This is the game saying you will lose this fight because you have to lose this fight.
Child of a drowned goddess. Makes you wonder, don't it? About who the dad is.
I go here, attack.
Who taught you to fight?
Right. There's no point attacking Blackbone because he has armor and it's obvious I'm going to
Nail in
lose.
the coffin.
Right away, sir. I'll run you through.
I'm not trying
benefits of training.
As good as dead.
Aye, Captain.
They are dead because flintlocks.
Oh, I'm royally pissed off now.
Oh, let's do that. No, he's still visible.
It's only pain, isn't it? I fought rather well. I'm with you, sir.
Ow. My spirit soars.
Wouldn't miss it. Give 'em a taste of pirate steel.
And because he's healing, at some point. Yeah. This is obligatory rules. Quite a shame. But, you know. Alright, and that will be it today.
What in all the hell? Did that bastard just kill me again?
That he did. It was sheer agony to the bitter end, but here you, back and bad as ever. You can die, Kurt, but you'll only wake up here again by the power of the Eye of the Goddess.
That's enough! Who in the hell are you? Show yourself!
All right, all right. The name's Shiv. Look, I'm trying to help you. We both want Blackbone to go down. Better stop squawking about it, though. No need to worry the old man.
Is that you, lad?
Wilkes? It's not just me then. What of the rest of the crew? Have they come back as well?
I believe we're all accounted for, Captain. It's just rising from the dead. Well, maybe old hat for you, sir, but we're all a bit rattled.
Now we've all died by Blackbone's hand, and we're bound by a common cause. To have our revenge, we must use our cunning. The pirate way. First step, we hit Blackbone in his most sensitive organ. His treasure hoard. For as long as I can remember, the scoundrel's been consumed by a hunger for acquiring riches. A hunger that can never be sated. Everything else he does is driven by that purpose.
If I may, shepherd you in the right way, if you get my meaning. A little nudge, a suggestion.
Blackbone recently tripled the guards stationed at one of his fortresses. The devious fellow might suppose he could have stashed something out there. Something worth guarding.
Let's find out.
Alright, even on that note, we'll finish for today. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.